back to Dolphins United, the platform for Dolphins. You hear me? We back in the house, man. Got another video for y'all, man. I told y'all after the game we was going to go ahead and do us a doggone prediction video. We going to do the prediction video right now. And I'm going to let you know how I feel about this team after this last game that we done played. Now, I'm glad we won that game. Because if we lost that game, it's the difference between a game or two, possibly, right? I like what I saw from the defense in the second half, shutting them out. I like what I saw from the offense, being able to move the ball, knowing that they're going to play man and they're going to clog up the middle, still being able to have some explosives, right? So I like that. That's progression. Because Tua is doing some things a little bit better this year coming off his first read. Now, I'm not one of these that never thought that he could come off his first read, but the stats don't lie, all right? When it comes to coming off his first read, his QBR, passer rating, and all these other metrics they have out there, they're bad. So, you know, based on what my eyes telling, my untrained eyes telling me versus what the numbers say, we're going to have to go with the numbers. All right, the numbers say he ain't good coming off his first read, so he ain't good coming off his first read. But, hey, we saw some improvements. I'll say that. Not that he ain't have no ability at all to do it, but we did see some improvements because some of these passes that he threw were definitely not his first read, especially the one to Tyreek Hill, by the way. If you really watch this play close, watch it close. Here's what you're going to see. Tua, and some people be like, oh, you know, he didn't have to manipulate anymore. No. He still got all quarterbacks should manipulate the safety or the linebackers. All of them should. Because it opens up the wide receiver that little bit more. Leaves your window open that much more. All right? It's not a whole lot. But you ain't open by a whole lot in the NFL anyway. Even if you are Tyreek Hill. So, what he ended up doing on this play, he gets the ball. He looks at Waddle. Waddle's not open. They clog the middle. He pump fakes anyway. And shoulder fakes anyway. What does that do? It brought that one safety down. It brought one safety down. He can't make the play on Tyreek Hill because he came down because he thought the ball was going to Waddle anyway like it normally would have. Throws it behind his head into the void to Tyreek Hill for a touchdown. That's manipulation. He's still manipulating. All right? Don't get it twisted. He's still going to manipulate. He's still going to throw it in anticipation at times. But that ain't all that he should be doing. He should be doing more than that. All right, he should be doing the whole thing, manipulating, throwing with anticipation, throwing the spots at time, but also coming off his first read and making things shake when it ain't there. You got to be able to do that. We saw some improvements. We'll see how much more improvement we'll see against Buffalo because Buffalo defense is better than what we just saw in Jacksonville. All right. Without further ado, we got one win under our belts. We're 1-0. How about these next 16 games that I got to pick, right? Let's go. All right, so got my handy-dandy phone with me. I got my pen so I can tally up wins and losses because my brain, I got a little headache coming in too. And anyway, that's none of y'all concerned. Y'all just here for the video. Buffalo. I'm going to put, right now, I'm just going to put, because we always lose to Buffalo, right? I'm going to put a loss. But I'm going to do my actual prediction, because this right here, what I'm doing right now, it's going to change week to week in the actual season, but I'm doing one right now for fun. Why not, right? Why not just pick what we're going to go and then look back on it? So that's why I'm doing it, and that's why I'm doing it after the first game. But don't take this as my true, and maybe you can, as my true prediction for come Thursday's game when we actually play Buffalo, when I actually do one prior to the game, an actual preview of the game. I'm just going off of how I feel right now, and when it comes to the Buffalo Bills, we always lose, so I'm going to put a loss. Okay? Because we always lose. So, we're 1-1. All right? Seattle. Based on how Seattle played, and they won their game, but it was a close one, if I'm not mistaken. They have a defense. Oh, and they got some cornerbacks. Well, you hear me. Their cornerbacks are serious business. Fast corners. Woolen is no joke. Runs a 4.2 and he's 6 doggone 4. He going to be a problem. And they're a physical defense as well. Still think we get that one. Tennessee, revenge. Getting that. Getting that. All right? We going to get the dog. I'm telling you right now, we're getting the Tennessee game. We're getting the Tennessee game. Now, we at Seattle. That's going to be a little tough. But we had more days because it was a Thursday night game the week before against Buffalo. We're going to be looking at our wounds. We're going to be, based off what I put a loss. So we're going to be looking at our wounds, and then, we're going to be looking for a W some way, how we can get it. It's a mini bye. We got to go across the town, but that's cool because we had them extra days. We got them extra days. It's a 4-5 game. I believe we're going to handle that and get that dub. Tennessee the week after, riding off the momentum at home. Monday Night Football, 7:30. One of 2 games that night. We going to get the dub. We sitting at 3-1. Next game, New England at New England, 1 o'clock. Now, based on how New England just looked, on defense especially, that's going to be a hard game, but they always are hard games against New England. It's not like we're blowing New England out every time we play them. They're hard games, but we still get it done. We're going to hand their coach another L. All right, we're going to continue what we've been doing against Belichick against them. Now, I do believe we're going to lose one of these games, possibly, but it ain't going to be this one. That's a W. Let's move on. Bye. We won the bye. All right, because we're going into the bye 4-1, and that's what you want, going into the doggone bye. All right, we won the bye if we go in 4-1. Now, at Indianapolis, the week after, coming off a bye, 1 o'clock game, I got us winning that game. Why am I picking a win? It's because I don't really trust Anthony Richardson. Yeah, I know he just threw a beautiful 69 all-air yards pass for a touchdown. But he wasn't all that. They couldn't run the football that well. Defense, I ain't too much worried about them, to be honest. All right? We 5-1. Arizona, 1 o'clock. Our house. Possibly a hot game. Maybe not. Right? Arizona put up a tough fight against Buffalo. Had them down at one point, 17-3. Buffalo came back and won that game. Last time we played these boys, we won. But this ain't last time. Kyler Murray looked good this last time. Depends on how we look against Buffalo, will help me know how we'll look against Kyler Murray. This game scares me. I know it's at home. I can't pick us to win this game. I got us losing this game. Some of y'all going to be upset about that one. But it is what it is. All right, we moving on. Got Buffalo again. Okay? This one's at Buffalo, 1 o'clock, early November game. It ain't going to be snowing. I honestly believe we're going to beat Buffalo at least once. Yeah, it's weird that they beat us at our house and we would beat them at their house. That's weird, right? But I believe that we're going to win one of these games. I just truly do. I don't care which one it is. I believe we're going to win one of the games. Some of y'all be like, well, why didn't you just pick the other one for us to win and then this one for them to win? You know why? Because we haven't doggone beat the Bills in a long doggone time. That's why. Because we always lose to the doggone Bills. That's why I can't pick the Bills. But I know we're going to get one this year, so I'm going to pick us to win on the road at their house. All right, moving on, doggone it. Here we go. We just beat the doggone Buffalo Bills at their house. Now we're going to the Rams Monday Night Football at their house. Now, let me tell you something about these doggone Rams. They don't scare me. I know they have Puka, who's injured, by the way. He's going to be out about 4 games. So we don't even know if Puka's going to be there to play or not. We don't know that. So, with that being said, I have us winning this game. We are 7-2, guys. 7-2. Las Vegas, 1 o'clock, our house. Might not be that hot. Here's what I'll tell you about this game. I'm a little worried. We won last year. Defense got even better than last year's. Offense is on par with last year's, but we still win this game. Okay? In my opinion, we win that game. New England Patriots. New England, 1 o'clock, our house. I got us losing that game. I think they're finally going to beat us one of these games. And home or away, I understand we're going to lose, in my opinion. Okay? We're 8-3. Now, this is about where it starts to get shaky for the Dolphins, right? Usually. 8-3, everything looks good. And then you got the last stretch of games that help you be either 9-8 or 11-6. Right? Like, things could fall apart or things could get a lot better for us. Or just marginally better for us. We're about to see how it goes. Next game is a Thursday night Thanksgiving game at Green Bay. Now, Green Bay played Philly. And they ain't look that great against Philly. Let's just be honest. They have a decent defense. Last time we played them at our house, they beat us. They had Aaron Rodgers. This time they have Jordan Love. It's Tua versus Jordan Love. Who's the better quarterback? I believe mine is. I'm picking our quarterback to win this game at their house in prime time. 9-3. Then we move on after that. We have the Jets. Our house, 1 o'clock. We got them. Some of y'all are probably like, what? You just going to pick it that? Yep, I'm going to pick it that easy. That's 10-3. Okay? Just that easy. At Houston, 1 o'clock game. Houston is one of the scariest teams in the league to me right now because they are stacked across the board. Offensively, defensively, we lose this game. I think it'll be a close one, but I think we lose by a touchdown. Versus San Francisco. We are having San Francisco come to our house, 4:25 game. Let me tell you something about these doggone San Francisco 49ers. They're good, all right? When it comes to the 49ers, 49ers ain't nothing to joke with. They ain't nothing to play with. If they are healthy, they're going to give us everything they got, but they coming to our house this time, all right? Now, I don't remember for sure, but I think the last time they came to our house, we smacked they behind. I'm talking about we destroyed them. Now, this was when they had Garoppolo as their starter, all right? They was at our house. We whooped them at our house. Go look it up. This is the Fitzpatrick game. Go look it up. We whooped they behind. I got us winning again. Clearly, you see, we're changing the narrative here. We have 11 wins. We are changing the narrative, all right, on our football doggone team, winning some of these games when it matters late. At Cleveland. This is a Sunday night game. It's going to be a tough one. All right? I'm going to be honest with y'all, man. This one's tough. This one is a tough one to pick. Okay? Let me make sure I got my count right, by the way. We're 11-4. There's 2 games left. 11-6, 10-6. Yeah, we're right. Okay, I just want to make sure. All right? I just want to make sure I'm right. So we're 11-4 right now. We could. Okay. So at Cleveland, I'm not scared of Deshaun Watson whatsoever. He's trash. They have weapons on offense, though. Chubb should be back by that time. Defensively, they're stout. Really good defense. This game's going to be hard. It's a tough-fought game. Based off what I've seen with us, and this is all based off, and by the way, this is all based on what I've seen on this last game that I just watched, okay? I got us losing this game. I just don't see us beating them at their house. They have a really good team. While I'm not scared of Deshaun Watson, he'll be better. This is going to be a tough-fought game. They're a very physical team. We're just not going to have what it takes to beat them. And I know people will be like, well, dang, you got us beating 49ers and then losing to them. The elements. We're at Cleveland. In December, it's going to be snowing. Or it's going to be real, real cold. And nah, man, we ain't pulling that out. Then we got the Jets at their house. We don't know if it's going to be a Saturday game or not. This one's tough. We're sitting at 11-5. Do we go 11-6 or do we go 12-5? This one's tough. All right, because you really think about it when it comes to this doggone Jets team, they're going to be better than what we saw Monday night. They're going to be better than that. They're not going to be that bad. That was the first game of the year. They're not going to be that bad moving forward on offense. I think they're going to be a lot better. But I think we're going to be upset about that Cleveland game. I'm going to pick. Honestly, I'm going to pick them to win. I'm going to pick them to win. We end the season 11-6. All right, same as last year. Does that mean we're a wild card team? It depends, right? Because we just split in the division, and we're going to need others to split as well, or we're going to need tiebreakers to go our way to get the division. If not, we're looking at wild card 5 or 6 seed, more than likely. Probably not 7th. 5 or 6 seed, and we got to go to somebody's house. Truth be told, what this game that we just played showed me is that we're not better than last year, but we're not worse than last year. And that's what me picking these games live in front of you without thinking about it beforehand has also showed. We're the same team as last year overall. We're going to win different games at different times, meaning we're going to win some of the big games when we need to. I believe that Jets game is going to be a very pivotal game, and we're going to lose it. We're going to fall on our faces, and we're going to lose that pivotal game to possibly win the division and end up with a wild card seed. Like, that could possibly be it. And we could have a 3-team playoff division, by the way. It's possible that us and the Jets can make it as wild card teams. It's possible. Not probable, but it's possible, right? Now, this is just me predicting before week 2 even starts. But 11-6 ain't half bad. And a lot of things could change between now and then, injuries-wise, everything like that. So we'll see during the week. We'll see how it all goes. And I'll go back and I'll see which teams I picked. And then when I'm actually giving my prediction, we'll see if I'm keeping the same prediction or if I'm changing it up. All right? So that's something I'll do every week when I'm doing the preview videos. This is what I said was going to happen before. Do I still feel that same way based on the circumstances at the moment, which injuries play a big factor in that, and how our team is doing at the time plays a big factor in that. So we'll see. But please let me know how you feel about my prediction, and also let me know your predictions in the comments section. Let's talk about it. Stay on the lookout for the preview of the Buffalo Bills Thursday night game at home. Let's hope we can get that one. Let's hope we can win against the Buffalo doggone Bills and beat them. We thought they were about to lose to doggone the Cardinals, but the Cardinals let them off the hook. Let them off the hook. And they lost that game off the back of doggone Josh Allen willing and dealing his team to a victory. Can't say nothing bad about that. 2 touchdowns on the ground, 2 touchdowns in the air. Can't say nothing bad about it. All right, he did what he needed to do. Let's hope that the Dolphins can do what they need to do so we can win on Thursday night. I'll drop that video either Wednesday or Thursday before the game. I'll holler at y'all. Y'all already know what it is. Fins up till we die. Fins up till we die. It's on the shirt. I'm out.